this is Africa.
Peace and blessings, family. On this on February the 12th, we are inside the Driving Five. Big Rob.
Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
You all right, Kel? You okay?
Yeah, I had a Kendrick Lamar moment.
Oh, no.
Live that PA, you ain't like me.
Yeah, definitely not like you. Thank God for that.
You are absolutely right. You are not like me, bro.
So we count down. We count down to the deadline for the Black History essay month, the Black History Month essay contest.
Yes, sir.
And we got our good sister with us. We got both of them now. We got both our sisters. One from Muskegon Heights. We got Lashae. We got Sister Fatima from Muskegon. How are our doing today?
Good.
Lashae? All right.
Good.
Thank you for joining us, both of y'all, for this conversation. I'll start with you, Lashae. The deadline is tomorrow for Muskegon Heights. What are the kids saying? What are you hearing out there in Muskegon Heights?
Outside of Miss Simmons, this person good, right? Can you edit this, or can you make sure this is good and meet me in my office or meet me at the door? They're really enjoying it. So we've done some after school tutoring for them to make sure that if they need any assistance, just putting it together, that we're there to be as supportive as possible. So Mr. Vance Hoffman and others from the school have made sure to, avail themselves after school. So yesterday when I was in there were about 8 students, making sure that their work was good and getting it checked over. So they're excited.
That's good. Ms. Roberson, what's happening downtown?
The excitement, and anytime you add dollars to stuff, that's always good. And so the kids asking, what do I need? What do they need to do? How could they, could you proofread this and all this thing? So they are excited. And we as well use time to perfect their submissions and things. So they're excited about it. So I'm excited that they are excited.
Yeah, at least they're talking, right? They're talking about Black history.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're thinking. And
they're thinking.
Yes. And we have gotten essays from Muskegon Heights. So I got to give it up to you, Lashae. Got to give it up to you. I know the Muskegon ones are going to you, Ms. Roberson, but I know the response we have gotten so far this year is a lot better than what we got last year.
Okay. So, wait, you got some already? Can we send them back real quick? I probably didn't proofread those. Hold on. They have specific instructions. So
they wanted the kids had their parents help them out. You know what I mean? So, right? That's smart. No.
Well, that means that they at least read the guideline paper and sent it to the proper email. But what they didn't do is check in so I can make sure that things were well. But I'll
I'm informed to y'all. I'll forward to you. Definitely. From an educator perspective, Lashae, how does this make you feel to be involved with a project like this for the kids?
I mean, it's a feeling that you really can't describe, because when you're in a school with kids, to get them to engage, it takes a lot. Like, it's always a dog and pony show. It feels like you got to do tricks, flips, always incentivize just to get them, engaged in conversations, like pulling teeth. So to have students and scholars that are excited, that's approaching you about it, and the money aspect being added on, they're like, oh, cool. But they're really excited just for the opportunity to travel. Some of them, of course, are scared because they're like, well, I've never traveled out of the country, out of the continent, right? For that matter. So it's super exciting just to see them engage on their own. You put some rules in front of them. you know how many times I send emails and they come to me like, okay, so what'd your email say? But this time they're coming to me like, oh, well, when I read the email, it said this and then it said that. So does this mean that? So they're coming to me with details of what I've said, which it's an engaging conversation to be able to sit down with them and to know that they're actually interested in something. So it's amazing.
All right, Fatima, downtown. How does it feel? I mean, you're a teacher, so you teach Black history 24/7. You know, you got a little edge up on all of us.
Right.
How does it make you feel though? Because growing up and when we went to school, we didn't have a Black History essay contest. And actually, I don't even know we had Black History Month, we had our program, but nothing like this. What do it do for you?
I am, like I said, excited for them because it shows that they are being accountable for the work, and they, have some accountability for the work that they put in out. So, because I always tell them it's a direct reflection of you, right? And so you want people to see you in a certain light. So you don't want to halfway do things. And so what I've seen is they coming back, checking with me and saying, okay, what do you think about this? So they are empowering themselves to produce a good quality product. And so that's what I'm seeing. They taking ownership, and I am really pleased with that.
Wow. Rob, you got anything?
Oh no, you doing just fine. I'm just here looking good. That's all.
Okay, thank you for looking good. We need that these days. Announcement down in Muskegon, Fatima. When are we going to make that announcement?
The 26th February. So Ms. Johnson is doing the Black History program, and that's where she's showcasing many of the schools in the districts, and parents will be there. So this Friday, we're going to get together and we're going to go over all the submissions that's coming in, and we'll send you, funnel some of those to you so you actually can look at them too as well. And then after that, after the final ones are chosen, then we're going to notify those people, and we want them to appear at the Black History program so it can be announced to all that's listening, because I want them to be proud of the work, and I want the community and the parents in the school to know the product that they produce, some of their students produced.
Wow, that is dope. I hope, Rob, you can represent us. I know I won't be in town on the 26th, looking at my schedule, but back and forth. But hopefully you could be there. We'll have their money ready. We have the cash.
Yeah, we'll have the cash. That's for doggone sure.
We can't pay pennies, Trump, so they're not gonna do no more pennies. So we make sure we got all the currency right for the kids.
Man,
we bring the big face.
Y'all got a lot of money. Them kids, they have
500 don't last that long nowadays, though. I tell you. Hey, when are we gonna make the announcement for the hikes?
So we're looking at February 27th.
Okay.
Last time we talked about it, but I'll firm up those details so we can finalize if that's what it's going to be. So we put together a committee. So we'll see. There's so much going on with Black History programs coming up. So
yeah.
And then we have midwinter break next week. So we're out all week next week.
Oh, y'all going next week? Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going all next week. So coming back that week, looking at doing it kind of towards the tail.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We making progress. I appreciate you. It's a fast. The time going to be moving very quick for passports and interviews and all that. Last year, Offset. The kids met Offset, which was major to meet Offset backstage
and got paid. Got some money.
Got some money.
All the kids got $100 a piece from Offset, to spend while they were in Africa. It's like, how much money do they need to have on them? And a couple of $100 would be fine for him. He told he gave his manager, reached in his pocket, gave his manager a wad of money. He said, give all them kids $100.
Yeah, I remember our kids, when I say they came back to school and they had like all the bragging rights, like we made Offset and they had pictures. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little jealous. Like I would have been Offset too, but didn't get a chance to. And they talked about that, and then just also, other orgs and community organizations that got together to make sure that they had spending money at the brunch last year. Did the same thing so that they could just have a couple extra $100, and I think they spent it all on food, but it's all good.
And I want to, also thank Tamar Porter, T-Dog, Mr. 1204, however you know him. He the one set that whole thing up with Offset. Yep. And for those children to meet Offset as his portion, his donation from his nonprofit Fat Boy for Kids. So want to big up him and shout him out, because me and PA didn't know what we was going to do. But when it was brought to us, PA was like, hey, we're going to make this work some kind of way.
Offset was willing to come to Muskegon High School and do this.
Yes, he was.
But it was
that's what people don't know.
Yeah, he was, wow, okay. The drive and sound check kind of messed things up. So if the show would have been in Muskegon, or if the school would have been closer, he had no problem coming to the school to surprise the kid and do a rally at the school.
Yeah. So that's initially what we were expecting, but then once it changed, then they all just got bragging rights, and we all were just like, okay, great. But it was an amazing experience. Yeah.
Wow. So from Muskegon, Ms. Roberson, before we go, can you just recap for people who might be tuning in? Maybe the kids don't know about the essay contest that's going on downtown.
Okay, we have two different things. We had the Black History contest, which consists of a variety of ways you can submit. We have a young lady who submitted a poem. We had a young lady who did an audio video. We had a young man who did poetry, a portrait that he drew that encompassed all the components that was asked. So it was a variety of ways they can show their talent and express how they could advance the African-American community in those three sectors. And we also have the Let's Explore Africa, the trip to Africa, where they had to do a digital presentation where they physically video themselves. And I tell them to sell yourself, tell them good aspects about yourself. And then they also had some other points that they had to answer within that following submission. So scan a QR code to get submission dates, where you submitted to, the criteria, and who can participate. Please, please, please. This will be something that your children or your niece or grandson or daughter will never forget.
Yeah, you don't go to Egypt and don't be changed forever.
Right.
You don't go inside the pyramids and see all these Black people inside the pyramids and don't be messed up. Don't be messed up.
Have to wait till they're 27 to go.
Exactly.
That's what about.
Yeah.
I always remember that.
Well, hopefully you and Will can join us. You're gonna
absolutely.
Good. And Lashae, what about you? Are you gonna pull up? Depends on the time, right? Because you got
yeah, it just depends on the time. And if I got a babysitter.
Oh, look at her trying to back out now. Look at her trying to back out.
No, kids have asked me multiple times. They're like, Miss Simmons, are you gonna come? And so I actually made a deal with one student that if this one particular student submits, then I will go regardless of. So I will I will find a babysitter. I will figure it out. So I actually do have high intentions on going. It is during kind of my busy season. So hopefully I can work some things out. But it is my intent to go.
Well, the Black Expo is sold out, so you ain't got to worry about that.
And that thing sold out for the next 5 years. She ain't even put the new dates and stuff up yet, and it's already sold out for 4 more years. So she's good to 2030.
Right.
I'm trying.
All right, Muskegon, if you're watching online, we got it up on the screen, or go to Muskegon Public Schools, Muskegon High School Facebook page. Or go to the Muskegon Heights Tigers Facebook page. You go to our Facebook page, go to my personal Facebook page, or you can go to our website. It's out there. Or Google Black History Month Essay Contest, Muskegon Heights, Black History Essay Contest, Muskegon. It will pop up. $500, $300, $100 is on the line. Kids free trip to Africa is on the line. Make sure you participate. Anything y'all want to say before we go?
Just thanks again for the opportunity. Like I said, just to see scholars engaged in something other than TikTok, it's amazing.
She said
but,
other than TikTok.
No, seriously, but honestly, to see these kids engaged and like Fatima said, right, they're taking ownership of their work. They're proud of it. They're excited about it, and these are the things that we need to push, and the narratives that we need to keep around, so that these children can have life-changing experiences.
Wow, Ms. Roberson.
I would absolutely like to thank you all for including us. And again, that I always tell the kids, you need to know your why, what your purpose is. So I'm excited that they are taking this journey, and I hope they will go and come back a whole different person.
Exactly. All right. Thank you so much. It's been an honor to work with y'all. I know we're not done, but to you two women are outstanding, super women. Y'all navigating your family, y'all navigating the school, y'all got other stuff that's going on, and y'all taking out time to help these kids out. And you just don't do it for the Black History Month. Y'all doing it for other stuff too. And I see it. So I have nothing but respect for you, Fatima, you, Lashae. It's an honor to know y'all, to see the passion that y'all putting behind this. And y'all are very well respected. I see how the kids are around y'all. They look up to y'all. Like Fatima, I know you got people taking your class. They probably weren't even thinking about Black history, but they wanted to be, you know what I mean? But they just wanted to be next to you, And Lashae, your swag, you that girl. So they look up to y'all. So it's an honor to work with y'all, and it's inspiring that the next generation is going to be okay.
And for Lashae to be only 18 years old doing all of this, I'm very proud of her, boy.
Don't tell these kids that they already think
you got Fatima 27 and you got Lashae 18 years old. These some young Black queens doing their thing.
Listen, they swear we almost the same age. Miss Simmons, let me get that outfit off for you. But no, I've caught a couple kids where I've had to say, hey, let me get that jogger off. You look all right. I think they're great kids. They just need people there that love them consistently. So
they're in good hands. They are in
good hands.
Yep. All right. Thank you for joining us today. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Going back to our music this afternoon jam.
Bye.